Chico, and I want you guys to see Chico is one hand broke. Chico's left hind leg is where he was injured, and now he does need long, slow rides. Basically, Chico was considered kid safe, bomb proof for anybody, and the left hind is getting better. We have been doing some PEMF. As you can see right here, he is one hand broke. Well, you just kind of turn him back the other direction, and we're not going to ride him a whole lot. What we do know is that this horse is ready for long, slow rides. That was what the vet said, and that was about 60 days ago, and we gave him 60 additional days. The horse sold out of the catalog at Billings. He brought upwards of $5,000+. I don't remember off the top of my head the exact price. The problem that we saw is that after the sale, horses cornered him and started kicking him. They bruised the bone. He had a little abscess. He got cellulitis. It was basically, probably, we couldn't x-ray into the pelvis, but it looked like maybe they had kicked him and tweaked his pelvis is what it looked like. All of the muscle atrophy that he had in the top of his croup has started to go away, and he is starting to rehab, and he's absolutely broke for anybody. He's a wonderful horse, and that hip will continue to get better. Long, slow rides. He doesn't need to go be a barrel horse. He doesn't need to be jumped. But if you're just going to trail ride, he will continue to get better. And you can see right there coming up the hill where he's having to use it. He had to just take little steps. And if you end up winning and you don't want to take Chico because of this, it's okay. You can choose to take Just Risky. But this horse is a good horse. You can see on flat ground, he's much better. And at this point, it's actually not really a lameness. It's actually a gait impairment. And as he gets rode, it will continue to get better. But the vet 60 days ago had released him for long, slow, easy rides. We gave him an additional 60 days. PEMF helps. Previcox, just to control some inflammation, will help. But this horse is going to be a fantastic horse, but he is just going to need a little bit more, just a little bit more slow, easy rides. And probably by fall, this horse will be sound. You just have to give him some time. But you can see where, Tylen, put your hand on his croup. Right there on the left side was divoted all the way in, and that is starting to fill back in. Oh, Risky. Don't let Risky fool you. Once he's saddled, he is a champion. What? I know. He's okay. Don't let him fool you. He's being dramatic because his friend got taken away. But you can see that this horse is doing good. He is very much so rehabilitating. This is 100% better than originally. He could not stand on the left leg. He would tote it up off the ground like it was broke. We did some x-rays of the ankle, hock, and stifle, found nothing. The only thing that we could think is maybe if there was anything going on, it would have been in the pelvis. That just takes time to heal. But since all the muscle atrophy is going away, we know that this horse is getting better. All right, that's good, Tyler. We can just... That's actually a really nice horse. He had a, I'll just kind of show them. Basically, after the sale, they pin all the horses in the back together. They basically cornered him and kicked him. And this right here had big divots in it. Well, he got cellulitis and it abscessed and drained. But this part of his hip looked like a basketball had been taken out of it. And now when he stands up, like it's actually, like you can see right there, step him up. Like it looked like there was a basketball missing on this side. There was a huge divot, and now that's starting to fill back in. Like it's not, I mean, it still has some muscle to regain, but it's not at all like it was. So anyway, he will continue to get better. He just needs some time. And at this point, the last time Dr. Curry looked at him, she said she really feels like it's more of a muscular impairment. And as that starts to stretch out, it will continue to get better. So that will get better. And she said there's a big difference between being crippled and having a gait impairment. And right now she felt like it was a gait impairment. And he will continue to get better. I just do not. And so we did give him a little trial so that people can see that he's safe and that he is not dangerous. We also will continue to PEMF him, which is a therapy device. And at this point, he is going to have to be ridden, and because it's going to take slow, easy rides to help him rebuild those muscles. So while you might not like it and it might hurt your feelings to ride a horse like him with... All right, you guys, Tylen just stepped on Risky. We have him out here in the arena. This horse is sound. So unlike Chico, he does not need any rehabilitation. He is a sound horse. As you can see, he has a nice walk on a loose rein. I just want you guys to see he has a nice walk around on a loose rein. He offers absolutely no buck, no rear up. This is a super, super, super nice horse. He's had quite a bit of training, so this is a horse that absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, has had probably years worth of professional riding, because he does have a really great handle. We have carried the flag on him before, so he does carry the flag. He is 100% sound. The only thing that's anything wrong is he is vision impaired in his left eye. It does not bother him. When you first come in contact with this horse, if he doesn't know you, he can be just a little bit hard to catch, a little spooky. As soon as he gets to know you, that subsides. He'll meet you at the gate, and he's very easy to deal with. I've had several people that want to join the draw to help these horses get good homes. If you live in the UK or Australia or the Netherlands and you want to pay for spots, you can do so on my website. And you can donate these horses, if you win, to a charity or a rescue of your choice, so that they still get great homes. So if you do not have the ability to take the horses, but you want to enter the draw, please feel free to do so. And if you win them, we will be more than happy to accommodate a rescue taking them. That will also require a contract, that if that rescue can't keep them, the only way that a rescue could rehome them is with a similar contract to what we would have. We just want to make sure that these horses never go through public auction and they are not passed around. They deserve good homes. So if you win the draw and you are unable to take the horses because you're from another country, or you're here in the US but you don't ride anymore, you can still enter the draw, no problem. At that point, you just, will be asked to find a legitimate 501c3 rescue with a contract. He tried to get him to do a lead change right there. There he goes. Good boy. Now he's picked up the right lead really nicely. This horse does pick up the left and the right lead. But right now he's mostly wanting to just pick up the... Yeah, there we go. Whipping that direction. We have not ridden this horse in a couple of months, just so you guys know. I think the last time he was ridden is in February, when Tylen was here last time. So this is this horse with literally over 2 months off. 2 months of not being ridden. Oops, sorry. Christy, because there are people that might want to enter the draw who don't have the ability to take the horses, and if they win the horses and they want to find a rescue, or they say, you know what, redraw, that's up to the person that wins. What we ask is that the person that wins signs a contract that states that the horses will not be resold. And if they cannot keep them, they need to come back here, But if they had a rescue or maybe a therapy program that they wanted to donate them to, I think the other horse could maybe work for that. This horse might be just a touch too much horse. I don't know. We would just have to see in that circumstance. But if they wanted to try them at a therapy program or maybe a riding stable, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. What we want is for the horses to have the best possible home. That's what should be important to all of us. It should not be a selfish thing. It should be a, hey, let's come together. Teresa, you can go to my website, go to available horses, click on the tab that says Risky and Chico Draw, and you will be able to see all the information. You can pay $50 and you're entered to win both horses. As you can see, this is a very nice horse that is really, really well broke. Camille, he is up for draw, so you have to go to killpinhorses.com or jtlivestock.com, whichever one you choose. And like I said, both of these horses once saddled are not herdbound or problematic once saddled. This is a beautiful dun Appaloosa. Sorry, let me zoom out. There we go. Very nice slope. Will you ride him over the trail course for me? And he's actually really a fearless horse, and he's a really good horse. So anybody that's interested would really like this horse to trail ride too, I think, because he is really fearless. He is vision impaired in the left eye, but it doesn't stop him from still being a good horse. So this horse is vision impaired in his left eye, but he still wants to be good and wants to be fearless. We are in Troop, Texas. It is a junior working cow horse bit made by No Hit Bit. Super, super nice bridle. So you guys can go to killpinhorses.com. There is not a limit to entries. You can pay for as many entries as you would like. As soon as we get full to 100, I will notify everybody. We will draw for one horse, but we have to be full to 150 to draw for both horses. We will allow the winner to take both horses. If they can't and they can only take one horse, that is not a problem. We will then draw a second winner for the second horse if we fill to 150. All right, you guys, this is Risky, and this is his official demo video, and they are up for draw. As soon as we get to 100, I will notify you. I think we have like 12 spots sold already, so make sure you get your spots in right away. When we get to 100, we will let you know and give you guys notice that we are full to 100, so we will draw for one horse. Well, Tammy, we have nationwide transportation, so if you live in any state here in the United States, we can get the horse to you at a discounted rate. So distance is not an issue. You can pay just for transportation and get the horse to you. All right, you guys, this is Risky. Make sure you go to killpinhorses.com or jtlivestock.com. Go to available